So this is a basic tutorial of the nested components feature that I worked on for the CMS. In your basic setup, you're going to want to create a component, and the differences there between a normal component are we're going to want to include the atomic engine routes URL helper. That's for later down here. The edit function can remain pretty much intact. For our field previews, we're going to want to create a children field, and the preview for that is we're going to render child array. That's a method that is defined in the CMS, and it's actually originally used in the CMS array component here, and it's used to generate an array object on the DOM, and then that's where things get nested inside of is there. And then the other thing we're going to do is for our field types, we're going to create a child field type. It's going to have a field type of children. And if we look over at the CMS, you can see what that looks like. It's just a select with a button next to it that will let us add those components that are in the select to the page. So coming back over here, we're going to pass in our collection to the component. This one I've named timeline section, and I've passed in a component path for a timeline section component, which is the little child component of our timeline component here. So now we'll go take a look at that timeline, or the timeline section component. This is built just like a regular component. There's pretty much no differences there at all. So now we'll go out and check out. This is the page of our nested test. You can see up there it's the nest. It has nothing in it currently. So we'll come over to Edit, and I will add a timeline piece here. And here is our timeline piece. It's got some really basic things going on. We can add a title. We can make it active, which changes the styling on it. I'm not going to do that right now. Actually, no, I will do that. And then here we go, we'll go and add the component, the timeline section component. So click Add, and you can see that it has appeared down here. So I can select on that to receive my little baby component, or I can come here, select the big brother one. Alright, so let's go ahead and add some pieces down here. There's one. We'll give them a title and a date. That looks pretty good, but we have a couple more things we want to add on here, so we'll go ahead and add this one. It's a new judge. Let's add Yana here. There we go. Now we've got a couple of judges. I can change my styling here, make that active. So it basically behaves just like a child component, except inside of its parent. We can even move it up or down, depending on the order. So that all works. We can delete it. But I'm just going to go ahead and update. And now, whenever we refresh this page, we will see, boom, look at that. We have our little timeline component that we've built. It's so fancy. And yeah, that's it working. So, bye.